Everything what is going on in our society on the visible level, this is already a manifestation of what is going on the energy level of the collective of our society. And the fact that we see a huge disrespect to women on this planet, it means that on the collective level, on the energy level, we are, as a humanity, not having balance between feminine and masculine, because feminine is extremely undervalued, misunderstood and underestimated, and masculine energy is highly overestimated. Hello guys, my name is Julia and welcome back to my channel. Here I speak about astrology, feminine and masculine, about our inner power and everything what is going on inside of our energies. The thing is that when we speak about feminine and masculine, we need to understand one important thing, that both of these energies are equally important. And right now I will explain you why. The point is that we really face on the planet Earth this thing that we face like the patriarchal society. Men's energy seems like more important or more strong, and it dominates the feminine energy. Like only recently, women allowed to work, allowed to study. There are still in some countries we see that they're not allowed to do that. So men create rules about how women have to behave with their bodies, or what they have to wear, how much money they would earn, like all of this kind of very weird discrimination. And when we see it on the physical level, this is like the manifestation of what is going on the collective level, on energy level of us as a humanity. And each of us investing energy in this collective. And to attain balance between feminine and masculine, to live like a happy society, we need to each of us come to the point that we have to gain this balance inside of self. And in this video I want to talk with you about like what is exactly sits in the feminine and masculine energy, and where is our kind of source to this balance and bringing this healthy energy into society, into collective. So when we see that feminine is weak and masculine is strong, this is where the problem starts, because society just does not understand like what exactly these two energies represent. Let's start from the masculine, which we kind of understand deeper. By the way, I'm using astrology terminology, but it doesn't mean you have to understand astrology. I use astrological terms Sun and Mars because both of these energies of these planets, what they represent, they very easily explain what this masculine energy is about. The masculine energies consist of two ingredients. One is Mars energy, which is kind of energy of hunter, energy of warrior. This is Yang energy. For example, if you know what Aries zodiac means, it's like about impulse. It's about starting point. It's about like investing your energy into getting somewhere. It's like to make something real, to make something done, to achieve something, to attain something, to create something. Because when you have this energy, you have this wish to do something, you just kind of get up and like you run because you want to do it. You start to plan, you start to like think about it. So it's like this putting energy into something. This is Mars energy. We need it on the planet Earth to grow. Like this is a function of, kind of improvement, or we need this fire to transform. Like this is like the tool for us and for whole creation, for the humanity, for any kind of improvement. I would call it like young and very useful energy. Like this kind of boy who's 25 years old, and like the whole life in his eyes, he is full of energy, he is very in a healthy body. By the way, Mars and Aries energy is connected exactly to physical body. So when you are in tune to your physical body, so this young boy, young hunter, want to hunt everything. He has a lot of different desires and he want to get it. And this is the energy of Mars. We need this energy to make something done, to happen. Another aspect of masculine energy is Sun. Sun is like divine father. It's an archetype which is more kind of mature masculine energy. This is divine protection. It's like the energy of the king, and like Sun is a Lord of Leo energy, so it's like it's not fast. Mars is fast, but Sun is, you know, kind of this support, respect, um, like self sufficiency, independency, dependency on inner self. So it's like inner strength, inner power. It's our ability to defend our vision and our opinions. It's our, you know, when you are believing that you are important or your vision makes sense, or it's like when you are taking care of something, so you're like getting responsible, like becoming a parent, for example, or you're becoming the president in the company, so you're being responsible for a lot of people, for a lot of work, like you plan all of these things, you are taking care. So this kind of masculine form of care. So this energy we need to sustain different things, to make something, like for example the family needs a father, so this is like the person who is kind of taking care that the roof is done well, that fire is there in the cave, you know. It's like this kind of simple basic needs, like the provider. From the perspective, like Mars is more about hunting and kind of feed the family, but the Sun energy is about understanding that you need to provide, you need to take care, you need to provide the protection, you need to provide different kinds of protection. So this is more about like mature masculine energy. And now we come into the point that when we see that masculine energy is about achieving something, we kind of understand that to achieve something we need to want this something, right? Or we need to kind of think, for example, if I will get that, so the way I'm getting it, it's enjoyable. So for example, the person who is doing something with wood, this person is not just doing random thing. The person likes to work with wood. The person wants to make something out of this piece of wood, right? And this feeling which person is getting through liking and the result, like being happy about the result, or this desire, I want to make a spoon from the wood. So I want a spoon. I want, and I will be glad when I have a spoon because I have something comfortable to eat from. So when you have the reason why and when you like the process, you only at that moment your Mars energy is activated. So now we come to the point that if we need something to make our fire go up, this is the feminine energy. The importance of feminine energy starts here. Because when you don't want something, when you don't have any desire, you will not go hunt it. You will never start doing something in that direction. This is the point, and this is Venus energies. Venus energy is about pleasure. It's about enjoyment. Everything connected to pleasure. Like in sexual life also we understand that if we don't like the object, our Mars doesn't want to hunt, we will not do even any step. If we feel that we want to hunt, this means that the Mars inside reacts on the Venus in that person. And this is what kind of makes us make kind of, I don't know, a step. And the point is that that's why women have this natural wish to beautify themselves, because this is kind of they are opening up to their Venus energy. They're providing pleasure for the eyes. Like for example, when they're using the good perfume, you are providing the pleasure for another person smelling, or of course for yourself as well, because this is the part of you feeling yourself, or feeling beautiful, or feeling sexy. But the feeling of kind of the strong Venus energy, this is when the person understands how to kind of like, so you see, our Mars needs Venus to have the reason to hunt, to have the reason to run somewhere, to have the reason to work, to do at least something. money is Venus energies. So it's about giving us ability to enjoy life, to make everything easy, because Venus energy is about ease and comfort. Everything what gives us pleasureful relief and joy. This is what we are actually doing everything for. Like you wake up in the morning and you go doing your breakfast, or you're making coffee for yourself because you want to enjoy the smell of coffee, or you like the way it feels. Or for example, you cook your favorite meal because you like the taste of it. You even like the texture of it. For example, you're buying the computer for yourself, you're buying those kind of more fancy, for example, or which is more comfortable to use. You're ready to pay money for something that will give you pleasure to work on it. You're buying the car, which for different people, different reasons, but you don't want to buy the piece of metal. You just would not even buy it if you didn't want to provide comfortable getting from point A to point B. So this moment when you are enjoying the comfort on your car, this is your inner Venus energy. So Venus energy is needed for Mars to kind of give it the reason to be invested into something. And now we are coming to the Sun. Sun energy is the protector and provider. But let's think, do we have the need to protect something if we don't have anything? Let's say if you don't have a house, would you care about kind of, I don't know, any building materials or something? Like if you live on the beach, you just, it's like doesn't go. You need to have a house to feel that you have something to take care about, right? Or for example, you need to have a family to feel that you're a father of this family. So it's very interesting thing that when we are being the king, we need a kingdom. Or when we are like Leo of the king of the jungle, Leo becomes the king of the jungle because the jungle exists, because another animals exist. This kind of like, we need something to take care of, to feel that we are kind of growing in this masculine energy of Sun. So when we are, for example, making decisions for ourselves, this is kind of, we need this problem to solve it. So we understand like we are able and we are mature to solve it. And so the moon energy, this is the energy which gives like this emotional fulfillment. Moon energy is an energy of pure, unconditional love. This is actually the essence of everything. Like if there would be no moon energy on the planet Earth, we would all already kill each other. Our heart would not provide any kindness to anyone. The feeling of kindness, the feeling of acceptance, the ability to nurture, to give the comfortable, needed amount of care for someone or for something, like for a child or for a plant. Like whenever you are given this amount of care which is needed, not the way you want to give, but the way you empathetically, moon energy, feel is needed in that area. When you feel how much has to be kind of given to that something. So this kind of kindness is making something grow healthy. Moon energy is our kind of divine mother, and Sun energy is protecting this. This is like the shield. So when we are feeling like all emotional, and the moment we are like, okay, stop it, wait a minute, that was not that bad, like let's think, and you start to solve it. When you start to solve it, this is the moment your masculine energy, Sun, is taking care about your emotional world, Moon. So you're not just feeling something and just kind of draining in this amount of emotions. But the moment when you're taking yourself in the hands and with respect to your feelings start to take care about this and realize what you can do about it, this is like, okay, I understand that this is what makes these consequences. This is how I feel. I don't like the way it feels. I need to solve it. And when you come to this kind of strong attitude, this is how your masculine, your sun energy grows, and you kind of grow in your self-respect, because you understand, I am able to solve my inner processes. And sun energy taking care about your moon energy, about your emotional world. So this is how this masculine and feminine kind of like need each other. When we are coming to the point that feminine energy is not weakness, feminine energy is softness, and all of those kind of driving force for the masculine to exist. Because feminine cannot exist without masculine, because it would be very stagnant. It's just kind of passive. And it's not bad in being passive, because sometimes we need to just chill and just be. And this moment of being in chill, in peace, moon energy is about emotional world. When we are emotionally in peace, it's like the same as sun is a fire, moon is water. It's like when we are very fiery, when we are very angry, we need to chill. We need our moon energy to pull some cool water on this fire to just come down. And we like the way it feels. Because we cannot just only run and achieve something, right? We need to feel like energy of coming down. So this coming down and pleasure, this is kind of stable energy. And masculine is very movable energy. This is the energy for development or for growth. But again, you don't want to grow without feeling that you will enjoy the steps or you will enjoy the ending point. I mean, this is the point that masculine and feminine, they absolutely need each other. Because without masculine energy, we would not grow, and without feminine energy, we would not survive. And this is very interesting when we are coming to the understanding that both of the energies sit in each of us. Mars works with Venus, and this is about our kind of outer world experiences. And sun and moon energies, those are masculine and feminine, which are working inside of us. So our appearance or our achievements, this is our Mars Venus. But our inner power or inner growth, inner world, this is moon and sun energies. So when we have material problems, this means that we have Mars Venus in an unbalanced way. And when we have problems connected to our emotional world, all of those kind of anxieties, depressions, all of those kind of turbulence inside of us, feeling lack of confidence, all of these things, this is what's going on the inner way. And all of this is fixable, and I speak about it in my different videos. Okay, so now you understand that both of these energies are equally important. They cooperate together and they support each other. It's like two important sides of the human life experience, this feminine and masculine, which works on the outer level and inner level. And when we are balancing this inside of us, we start to attract people with more balanced energies. Okay, take care about your feminine and masculine, keep that in balance, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.